Hey, what's up guys, Keaton here. So I've spent the last week with the brand new Apple TV, and I gotta be honest with you guys, I've never really owned an Apple TV, let alone spent a ton of time with one. So this was kind of a new experience for me, and the reason why I picked one up is Apple hyped the hell out of this thing at their last conference, and I don't know, just for once it felt like a new device with a lot of cool new features. So the question is, will I still keep it? So here's what you get in the box. You get the Apple TV itself, you get the cable, and then you get the remote, which I am a huge fan of. I really love the design. It just feels awesome, and I honestly feel like I'm the king of the world with this. It's weird, I know. You'll understand in a second. But the one thing that I couldn't find in the box was an HDMI cable. I don't know if I got a defective unit or something, but when I plugged this into a bunch of the HDMI cables I have in my house, they weren't supported. So Apple, I know you guys think you're the coolest thing ever, but it'd be really sweet if you could include an HDMI cable, because not everyone owns the newest HDMI cable. The new Apple TV's design is okay. I mean, I guess it really kind of depends what you're using this for, or just kind of where you're displaying it. But for me, I have my setup where everything for my TV goes behind the TV in like this shelf we have. But if you're one of those people that needs to display it, or that's just kind of how your setup is, it looks good. I mean, it's black, it's nice and sleek. It'll really blend into whatever you have. The one thing that kind of sucks is this glossy plastic on the side. I really wish they used the matte material here, wrapped it around here because, well, this thing really loves your fingerprints. And when I mean really love your fingerprints, I mean it really loves your fingerprints. And for the most part, I guess I like the design. Again, it just kind of depends on your setup. But what I really love is the new remote. It's my favorite part on the Apple TV. It feels freaking awesome in the hand. I really love the aluminum on the back. It's just nice. It feels really light. And this trackpad at the top, whoever did this, you need to give them a raise, because I just feel like a complete badass with this in my hand. I can just, hold it in my hand at really any angle and just, swipe around and anything. And that's how you control this. Now with older Apple TVs, you had to click because it had an iPod track wheel, which I'm happy they got rid of. And the buttons feel really great. They're nice and tactile. And just being able to chill on my couch, swipe back and forth without really having to put much effort into it, it is super awesome. And I mean, honestly, I don't know if I like the Apple TV's remote more or the actual Apple TV and just being able to watch stuff on it. I need a drink. So when the Apple TV is plugged in, it feels really great. For once, I can honestly say I felt relaxed using it. The user interface is super easy to use, and having the remote, it makes it super easy to navigate through. Honestly, I had the greatest time. But I guess the problem is I had such a good time that my productivity went down the drain, and I was on 3-4 hour South Park and Breaking Bad reruns, just sitting on the couch, going through just nonstop.
Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you get him, huh?
Here you go.
Whoa.
Crispy risotto bites from Olive Garden.
How do you do it, Eric?
I'm a restaurant critic, Butters. I get whatever I want.
Jeez.
And that's really awesome. For once, I felt super relaxed. And I guess that's because I would just watch Hulu and Netflix on my iMac. And that would always have Twitter and iMessage and email open. So I never could just fully unplug and just hang out. And that's kind of what the Apple TV is meant to be. You're supposed to be able just to kind of get away, watch stuff on the big screen, and just chill out. And I honestly felt that. The one thing is, the Apple TV does not support 4K content. And at first, when I was hearing the announcements and everyone was like, "Oh, damn man, it doesn't have 4K," I thought that was kind of a bummer because it is kind of 2015. But then again, I don't own a 4K TV, and I think next year that's kind of one of the things I'll be looking for in the Apple TV Gen 5. One of the new additions on the Apple TV is Siri. It's controlled with this microphone, and then you just raise it up to your mouth and talk. For the most part, it works nice. It has all the nice user interface things that we'd find in an iPhone, but it can just do basic things, and that's kind of where I was really disappointed. I thought, Apple TV Siri was gonna be like iPhone Siri, and she was just gonna be awesome. But besides searching for specific movies, which was really cool because I could just be like, "Yo, find me some cool 80s movies on Netflix." And normally I wouldn't be searching for 80s movies, and then it would kind of come up with a cool list, and I really like that. And it can also tell you the weather and, the basic scores. But I felt like that's been iPhone 4S Siri. And if you guys haven't been an iPhone user in the past, or just kind of paying attention to the improvements on Siri, that was the most basic Siri back on the iPhone 4S. apparently Apple must have missed the boat or something happened because you can really only do basic things. You can't control Apple Music, which some people really like on the Apple TV, and having a more advanced Siri would have been really nice, especially during setup when you need to manually type in each letter for your account, each password, each letter, and that's when I really wish your iPhone could come into play and you could kind of do a setup on here where typing is a lot easier than manually pressing each letter. That alone made me want to just throw this at the wall. Keeping it real with you guys, there was a lot of stuff that I really liked about the Apple TV. But one of the things that Apple's really trying to entice you guys with is the new stuff, such as games and apps. And to be fair, there's a lot of other Apple TV lookalikes like the Roku, the Nexus Player, the Nvidia Shield TV that do more. There are apps and games, but the apps and games aren't cool. Like, they're not cool, especially if you own an Xbox. It makes gaming on an Apple TV, if that's one of the things you're buying it for, kind of pointless. Like, controlling it with a mini controller compared to an actual controller just isn't that fun, and I really didn't like it. Also, with apps, like, cool? I mean, I don't want to be watching someone on Periscope, which was one of the cooler apps, let alone on my 55-inch TV. That's just not something I want to do. Now, there are some apps like QVC, which make sense because you can buy and check out stuff. It works. It's perfect for my mom, who might have a shopping addiction. She has a shopping addiction. And that, like, makes sense. But other than that, the apps and games, I really just didn't see a point to them. And after playing one game and checking out a few apps, I was kind of done with it. So in the end, I would recommend the Apple TV if you don't own an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4, or really just another modern day console. And the reason being is you can do pretty much all the stuff the Apple TV can do on an Xbox or a PlayStation 4. You can watch Netflix and Hulu, and if you want to actually game, you have a real controller, just much better graphics, and just a better experience. Now, if you don't, the Apple TV is awesome. The one thing is, I need to see a lot more updates just to justify the $150 base price, which isn't cheap compared to some of the other boxes out there. But like, Siri needs a lot of love. She needs a lot of love and a lot of updates, and the apps and games just need to get better, and I think they will. But, you know, if you got an Xbox, this is it's just not for you. Oh, and before I head out, I want to let you guys know I'm actually giving away 2 Apple TVs with my good friend Andrew. So all you have to do, and the directions are in the description below, is subscribe to both of our channels, comment on both of our videos, and then follow us both on Twitter. That's a lot of boths. And then we'll be picking the winner and announcing it on Twitter on November 23rd. So it's super sweet. You can get an Apple TV, and that's pretty much all you gotta do. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, it'd be super sick if you could give this video a thumbs up, and go and follow me on Snapchat and Twitter, as I am super active over there. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.